What's up, Obama?
Yo,
Yeah, what's going on, dog?
I got a 100% now in pre-talk.
You got 100% pre-calc?
Now it's
That-
just my finals now.
Oh,
That
dope,
depends
dude.
what I get.
When are your finals?
This Friday.
Okay, well,
Well, I only have math.
let's wish you some good luck with them, dude. If you need help, you know where the help's at, dog.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been studying. I just feel like, bro, I don't know. I know all of this, but I just forget, and then like. But I think I'm doing like the important stuff. Like they let us do a one-pager reference sheet.
Oh yeah. If you have like an equation sheet, yeah, that's like super helpful. I created one for a student last week. Yeah. Just like law signs and stuff on there is usually helpful.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lightning.
Yeah.
Do you have a review sheet for your final that you have to go through, or you're good on that?
It's 3 packets, but I already did them all.
3 packets. Wow, dude, that's a lot. Wow,
I did them like 2 weeks ago.
that's so many.
I'm just reviewing them and like making sure I know everything.
Okay. Well, yeah, if you have any like tricky parts over them, it'll help me also just like warm up to like do something.
Like right now?
Yeah. Do you have any that are like just tricky that you want me to just like roll through real quick? It would be good to like warm. Yeah.
Let me check.
Let's do it. Lightning says, "What does Tier 1 do in the Discord server?" Tier 1 gets you a $10 gift card. $10 gift card. Or 1,000 V-Bucks, like whatever's easiest. Yeah. V-Bucks are easier. Taco Cat says, "I've been saving up Microsoft rewards points and I got over 8,500 and I bought a $12 gift card and I can't spend it on Xbox. Why?" What do you mean you can't buy anything? That doesn't make any sense. Also, like, what are you doing spending that much time, like, saving up points? Dude, what's going on?
Bro, people be using browsers. That's one of my friends.
Oh, is that what you get? You get the Microsoft reward points for a browser? Is that what happens?
Pretty sure that's what's okay.
Oh, I see. They're trying to get you to use Microsoft Edge, dude. I saw that. I saw a commercial there. What was it? One sec. It was like,
Wait, bro, I don't have the. Oh sh.
You don't have the what?
Bro, I think I lost the 3rd packet.
Oh no, dude.
No, you're lying, bro.
No,
There's
dude.
no
No,
way.
he's capping, dude. No, capping, dude. Dude, I just saw this ad on. Oh man, it was on TikTok or something, but I don't know. But it was something like, last time you switched your browser, this was dark mode, and some like emo chick like putting on eyeliner or something. I'm like, what? Yes, Microsoft does own Xbox. That is correct. They also own ChatGPT, or they have a very large majority stake in ChatGPT. You get points for playing games. Oh, okay. Did you get four? I don't think I've processed bond coins from last stream. I'll do them soon. Sorry, I've been like a little busy this weekend.
Gold, I lost the. I think
You
I
lost
turned
the
it
whole
in.
packet, dude. Oh no.
No, I don't. I'm not sure if I lost it or I turned it in.
Okay, that's all right.
But
If you do, you have like any like example of something that you did that was hard?
bro, there's just one question, but you already helped me on it. I just have to
Okay.
review it. Like, you
I mean,
helped me on it.
we could do it again, and I could like do something like similar to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that helps. I'll show you what it is.
Yeah, show me what it is. Dude, Taco Cat, I've been saving for 2 years. What, for $12? Stop. What? Oh, man. Oh, my God. That's so funny. That's so funny that, like... Yeah, but see, now you can't even use the points, so, like, what? Oh. Nice. Obama's got something. I see Mika. Mika posted something.
Just the top
too.
part.
Just the top one? Okay, cool. Let's figure that out. What? Just find coterminal and reference? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be able to forget that really quick.
No, it's good stuff. I like that one. Yeah, that stuff's good. Yeah, we'll just review this real quick and then see if Mika's around or Equity. They both have questions too. But all right, anyways, let's kick off the stream. Let's do it.
Also, just a
What's up?
really quick thing.
What's up?
So like when they tell me to find like, okay, I don't even know how to say it. So one of the questions is as X approaches 2 and then like there's a negative sign. Does that mean left or right?
From the left. It means from less than 2.
And when
So
it's positive, it's
means
right?
right, which means slightly more than 2. So it's like if you were like 2.1, that would be from plus side from the right, versus like 1.9, which would be 2 with the minus sign.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah?
That's just not like.
Yeah, limits. Yeah, limits are like. What's up, Equity? Okay, nice. All right, here, let's kick off the stream. All right, welcome everyone, Office Hours. My name is Dr. Gold's Education. Stream helps you with math homework, science homework.
All sorts of fun stuff. We got the baby voice going on. Is my voice all high pitched now? Yeah, we had a ton of fucking subscribers last channel. That was dope. Last stream, we went from like 3 subs up to 16. That was, and we got like a hype train going. That was a lot of fun, dude. Yeah, it was super dubs. And now we're close to 1,000 followers. We're at 996. We'll see. Maybe we'll get the last 4 on this stream. I don't know. But yeah.
Good, Equity. Let me do this question, and then let me do yours, Equity, because I know you got to go soon. So here, let me do this real quick with Obama, and then we'll do your question, and then I'll have more time to just chill and just talk about stuff. Yeah, you should. Yes. Spam the baby voice. No, but there is a limit on how much you can spam baby voice. Okay, all right. Okay, let's say Obama. So they just give you an angle, and then they want the coterminal and the reference. That's what they want, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say, for instance, they give you the angle. I don't know. I'm gonna make it like a series of things that like get harder and harder. But okay, let's just say it's negative 225 degrees. Okay. What would an example of a coterminal, and like what would the reference be for that?
So you would add 360, right?
Yeah, adding 360 is a good way to do that. Yeah. Yeah, especially if you see anything that's like negative and like weird. A good start is to add 360. Yeah, to try to get it to be positive and less than 360. I agree. You can also try to think of like what does negative 225 degrees look like, just like here, right? Like what does that look like? Negative 225. The negative, means we just go the opposite direction, right? We go like clockwise instead of counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be in the first quadrant, right? But
is it the first quadrant?
90, 80, yep. Wouldn't it?
No, it's not the first quadrant, because watch. Okay. This is negative 90, right?
Uh-huh.
Negative 90, negative 180.
Oh,
This would be negative
I just-
270, but we're in between these two, yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're going to be somewhere here. So,
Lower
yeah.
down.
I don't know. Let's see. I mean, like, I know getting just to here, Obama, right? That takes me negative 180 degrees to get there, right? So if I need to go a total of 225 in the negative direction, what's this? Like, how much more did I have?
25 minus 180?
Yeah, it's just 45.
Nice.
It's just 45 degrees here, right? It just takes another 45 degrees to go that way. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
So that kind of already answers one of your questions, right? Because, like, which one is this 45? Is that the coterminal or the reference?
Coterminal?
It's the reference. So reference angle is always the angle that this thing makes with this axis, with the x-axis, okay? This is always angle with x-axis, and this is always going to be between 0 and 90 degrees, basically, okay? The reference angle.
Okay.
That's the angle we use whenever we're trying to figure out, like, sine and cosine and all that stuff, right? Whenever we're building our triangles and doing stuff, we're always using what I call, like, the reference triangle, and that's with a reference angle. Reference angles always connect to this axis, okay?
All right.
Make sense? Yeah? Okay.
Wait, so how about the coterminal then?
Good. Then what's the coterminal? So the coterminal doesn't have to be between 0 and 90. The coterminal usually just refers to something between 0 and 360. That is also the same, okay? So, yes, negative 225 would get me to here, but that's not between 0 and 360, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, instead of doing 225 clockwise, we want to, okay, how much would it be to go to counterclockwise? Because this is how we measure positive angles, right? This is like positive angles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what would be the amount to go from here to here? What would that be?
From 180 to back to 45?
No, just from here to here.
Like wait, what? Bro, I don't know.
No, you don't. It's okay. All right, so it's all right. That's why we're going over this. Okay, let's say I have an angle. Let's say so angles are usually measured from this axis, okay? And they're measured in what's called like the counterclockwise direction, right? So this is like a positive 90 degrees, okay? This is like positive 45. This is like positive 0, right? 0, 45, 90, okay? I want to get to here, right? Because that's where my original angle was, right?
Is it 135?
It is. Yes, the coterminal is 135. You could also see that from just adding 360 to this, okay?
Oh.
Minus 225 plus 360 would also get you positive 135. I'm pretty sure. Like, where were the calculators? Wait, not the calculator. Oh, my calculator's not gold yet. Well, anyways. Yeah. Okay.
You can't do it if it's not gold.
It's not gold. Well, I have to, like, load some presets
What is it?
for it.
What is it? Is it silver? Let me see.
No, it's the silver edition, but no, we can't show that, dude. No, that's
dope.
we don't like silver, dude. People call me silver, I start getting like annoyed. I'm like, I don't get offended by anything, but the second people start calling me silver, I'm just like, no. That's the one thing. Don't call me that. No, that's a Discord. Sorry, there you go. Yeah. So watch, if you did negative 225 plus 360, you would also get the 135, and that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So and sometimes, okay, again, coterminal just means ending at the same place. Technically, there are like infinite number of coterminal angles, right? So 135 works, but also 135 plus another 360 would work. Okay? So 495 is technically also a coterminal angle. But usually on a test or something, your teacher will say, I want the coterminal angle that is between 0 and 360.
All right. Well,
Does it make... What's up?
No, that part makes sense. It's just the reference angle. Like,
oh, okay.
Okay, so you went down, right? And then, I mean down. You just went down and then 90 and then 180 and then
225, yeah, I was right here.
and then 25 and then
Yeah.
How do you get? Oh, no, never mind. 225.
Because I know it was 180 to get to here, Jeff,
Yeah.
right? So then I have to go another 45 to get up to 225. Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I think I get it.
Kind of the same thing here. If I know this is 135, right? It's like how much more to get to 180? It's another 45.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where this will get confusing sometimes is if your teacher starts putting it as like, I don't know, like negative like 5 pi over 6, right? And then you got to figure this out. This is like, oh no, right? Usually what I tell students to do, I say just like convert this to degrees. Convert it to degrees first. And then you'll be able to see it easier. I personally know that this is negative 150 degrees.
How do you know that?
Because I've been teaching this for like longer than you've been alive, so.
Do you know the whole unit circle?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I've been teaching it a lot. So,
The whole unit circle.
yeah. I've been doing a lot of it. So, yeah, I could basically recite any part of it at this point. But yes, but in general, all of like the pi over 6 stuff is all like the 30-degree things. All the pi over 3s are the 60 degrees, and then all the pi over 4 stuff are the 45s. With the exception of the pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, and 2 pi. It's just kind of a way to like remember things. But for your final coming up, you're not going to get 10 years of experience overnight. No. Just convert things to degrees first, and then you'll see like what happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me help out some other people. But yeah, if you want to hang around the stream, I'll go over more of these with you just to like make sure you're good on it, because I know the tricky ones that they're gonna ask about this. Cool.
Yeah. I mean, my teacher doesn't really give that much tricky stuff though. She just gives straightforward.
Oh, okay. Well, never hurts. So, anyways, yeah,
I'm
good
coming
question.
tomorrow, probably too.
All right, come by tomorrow. I'll do all the tricky stuff with you. Go find your packet, and we'll get you ready to make 100 in the class.
I mean, the packet that I lost, I already know everything.
Oh, okay, you already know everything.
The full size thing, all of that.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I got you. Okay, cool. Okay, you're good, Obama. Good shit. Nice.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Well done! Well done!
All right, cool. Let's roll forward. Equity, what's up? You around? And then Mika, you are next after Equity. I like this. I see the 2D displacement of a spaceship. This is all fun stuff. Yes, we're gonna do that. Yeah, that's all good. But let me help out Equity real quick because he's got to go in the next 15 minutes. All right, Equity, what's up? What did Mystic Gold? Could you change the sub goal in the stream to the follower goal? It changes automatic. If we get another follow, then it'll change to the follower goal. I think it's whatever goal thing got hit last is the one that it defaults to. I can't change that manually. Okay. Okay, determine the equation of a parabola in the indicated form with the x-intercepts. Ooh, uh-oh. This is tricky. All right, which one do you want me to do? Which one's like the hardest, you think, for yourself? Like, do you get tripped up on factored form, standard form, both? You know, you tell me. Just so I have enough time to do what you really need help with. Oh, nice. Oh, that's a lot of fun gifted subs. Yeah, I think those are all time though, guys. I don't think those are in the last 30 days. Okay, it says both. Okay. Yeah, no, I think that's all time, Mystic. I think that's all time. Yeah, okay. All right, whatever. Let's just do this one. Okay. So it says parabola indicating form with this. Okay, so in general, so there are two forms, right? Factored form does this. You have x, I think it's like this, right? It's x minus x1, x minus x2. Well, let's think how this is going to work. And is it wait, in factored form? How do they want it in factored form? Oh, wow. Well, thanks for the sub, Obama. 25 months. Nice. Sorry, let me just see what factored form is. One sec. They do a x minus p x minus q. Okay, that's what I thought it was. Okay, it is this. All right. I'm not totally silly. Okay. All right, cool. Where x1 and x2 are the x-intercepts. So that's where, for instance, our parabola like hits like here and here. Okay. In this case, here I'll just do part B here, right? Okay. We know that it's 0 and 8. Okay. So that means one of these things here is going to be 0, right? So this one will be 0. The other intercept is going to be 8. Okay. But now we have to determine A. A is some constant that multiplies. Yeah, exactly. But now we got to figure this out. And the way to figure that out is to use a point. This is similar to when you guys learned like y equals mx plus b. Remember you figure out the slope, but then to figure out b, you got to plug in a point. It's kind of the same thing. So once you have it to this point, which is y is equal to a x minus 8, the next step is just to figure out what a is by plugging in one of these things. So in that case, it's -6 is equal to a. And then make sure you got to put this -3 in both places for x. So that's -3 here. And then this becomes -3 minus 8. So that's -11. Okay. Which this is ugly. I don't like this. Whatever. -6 is equal to 33a. So then a is equal to -6 over 33. So then your final form, this isn't even my final form, would be -6 over 33. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's do it in standard form. I like standard form better. Standard form is easier. So this is y is equal to a x minus h squared plus k. Okay. Oh, very cool. Okay, so in order to figure out where... Yeah, this is tricky. To figure out, for instance... So h and k is the vertex. Okay. Yeah, this is... Oh, sorry, this is intercept form. Oh, sorry, they want it in standard form. My bad. I misread that. I misread that incorrectly. Okay. They want it in standard form. Do I just do it in factored form and then just multiply it out? It's kind of dumb. Really? I wanted to show you how to do it in vertex form. Vertex is so much cooler. What? Parabola in standard form? I don't know. This is the ax squared plus bx plus c. But yeah, so this, I like this form. This form is better. because you can see things pretty easily here. Can't see shit with this. Like, this is, like, kind of weird. Y equals, yeah, you're right, yeah. But now here's my question, though, is, like, when they're asking you for it, I think what you end up doing, which is silly, is that you're going to write it in factored form first, and then you're just going to expand it out, right? So in this case, it would be y is equal to a, and then this is going to be x minus the square root of 7, x plus the square root of 7. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, it's just more set. But when you multiply this out, equity, you should see that this is a difference of squares, right? So this is going to become y is equal to a, and then it's going to become x squared minus 7, which is pretty cool. Because now if I want to do this, figure out the point, right? 3 is equal to negative 5. No, sorry, is equal to a. And what's that? That's going to be 25 minus 7. So a is equal to 3 over 18, 1 over 6. Yeah. So, yeah, that just becomes y is equal to 1/6 x squared minus 7/6. This is technically standard form. But okay. I can't change it manually to follower goal, Lightning, yet. I need someone to follow. Once somebody follows, then it'll change it to follower goal. Yeah. That's how it works. Okay. Let's see the last part of this one. Okay. Find the equation that has the given zeros and contains the given point. Is that really what we were just doing? How do I get bond coins from channel points? You can just buy them. If you look there on the bottom, there's a thing for, like, you can buy things. I don't know. Here, you can buy a bond coin. Watch. So that's what happens when you buy a bond coin. That's what happens. Parzival's been here before. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good. Oh, if you did buy them, then I credit them usually on Sundays, which maybe I haven't credited the ones. Sorry, I'll just show you where it is. Where is it? Oh, there are a lot of requests. Oh, okay. I gotta go through and give all y'all's. Yeah, it's Parzival. I see yours. Yeah, they're down here, so don't worry. I will do those after the stream. Yeah. Does it go to my Discord? It does. Do you have the same name on Discord as you do on Twitch? That's always the question, because then I don't know whose account to credit it to. I should make it so you guys have to link your Twitch and your Discord, which I think is a possible thing to do. But yeah. No, I'll do those. Sorry. Yeah, okay. This is kind of silly. Whatever. What's up, Justin? Come say hi. Gold, what happens when someone cheers? I don't know. We get cheers. I think it extended the hype train last time. When we were on a hype train, like, cheers, I think, helps the hype train. What do I get? I think I get, like, pennies. I think, like, 1 cheer is 1 penny. It's better than nothing. What's a hype train? We had that last stream on Wednesday. It's when people start buying subscriptions, if there's enough that happen within a certain time period, it triggers what's called, like, a hype train. And then more people, it encourages more people, I guess, to buy subscriptions. We had like 16 subscriptions get bought like last time, or like 15, or I don't know. It was a lot. More than I usually do. Making bank? No, because I only make about $2 on a subscription, so it's not really that much. Yeah.
There we go. Can you hear me?
I can. What's up, dude?
Alright, so I finally refrained myself from using Discord for a while.
Okay, I'm glad.
I'm on Discord anymore.
Okay.
I got a bunch of shit coming up in my life, and I don't even think social media is for me anymore.
What's up, Don? Well, it's okay, man. If you gotta take a little break from social media, that's
Who
super
said
cool.
it was gonna be a break?
What do you mean? What do you said you had to refrain from social media, dude? What are you talking about?
Buddy, it's not just gonna be a break. I don't even know if I'll
What are
come
you
back
doing?
to this goofy.
Yes, you always will, dude. You guys always say that, like, I'm leaving, I'm done. It's very dramatic of
Trust me
being
when
a
I say this,
being
I'm
a
even
teenager.
surprised I went this long without Discord. Trust me, I'm even surprised myself that I went this long without Discord.
Yeah.
But it's possible, and I'm gonna keep it that way.
Okay, I always say, like, you know, anything can be used for good or for bad, right? You know, like exercise, good thing, right? But then there's some people that exercise too much, and that's a bad thing, you know. So I think Discord's the same way. I think if you're using Discord for the right reasons, like in order to like, you know, socialize, friendship, play video games with your friends, learn here on our channels and streams, you know, great. If you're using Discord to like, you know, grief people and troll and I don't know, like waste time, then yeah. Maybe you don't have to like kick yourself off of Discord. You maybe just need to like change the way you act on it.
It's not even like that. I'm also even surprised I haven't played Rec Room in a hot minute too. Like
Rec Room is also a very toxic game. That, like, depending again on how you're using it, I can agree it can be positive or negative. There's some fun things on Rec Room. They probably have some cool, like, I don't know, fun, light-hearted educational games on there. But then they also have like Cotton Picker Simulator 4000 or something. I don't know. Like, there's always something.
They got rid of Vape Simulator, so I lost all my progress. I had really good progress on that game.
Alright, good to see you, Equity. Sorry, let me get back to his points. He was asking.
Okay, let me help out a student here, Justin. But I'll be down to chill for a little bit after this.
Oh, bet.
Okay, cool. All right, here, let me get Mika up here. Anyways, good job, Equity. All right, what's up, Mika? Mika.
Hi.
How's it going? How's the physics life?
Man, I think I want to switch careers. I don't think I want to be an architect anymore.
That's too funny that like they're making you take physics as an architecture major. I guess there is some decent amount of physics in there.
I mean, I'm still in high school. I'm in grade 11.
Oh, you're not even in college yet. Oh, then yeah. Don't worry about your career is gonna change so much between now and like even in college it can change. You're totally cool. Don't
Yeah, it just kind of sucks that architecture needs physics.
It does. So here's what you got to think, Miko, then. So I would say don't let like one class totally kill your dreams of doing something just because it's required. We can get through it. Like you can find a way, if you really want it, you can find a way to get past that one annoying course so that you know, you can keep doing architecture. Yeah.
Okay,
Don't feel like you have to switch careers just because this actually happens a lot with physics and pre-meds. So a lot of people want to be medical doctors, right? But a requirement usually for a pre-med degree is that you have to take, I think, physics. You have to take at least 1 year of it. And you're right. A lot of these pre-med kids just get totally wrecked by physics, and then they're like, I'm not going to become a doctor anymore. And I'm just like, oh, wow. That's a lot from just one class.
Yeah.
It's okay. You come to the right place to get help. That's the first step is like, how do I get help so that I can become architect or doctor? You know, you haven't given up yet. That's good. Don says, I didn't know pre-med requires physics. Crazy. Maybe it doesn't. No, I think it does because there's a specific class structure in the physics department, which is physics for pre-meds. So I would assume that it's required if they created a whole class for them. But yeah, I think most pre-meds do have to take like the pre-med version of physics, and it's quite awful because it's like algebra based, and I don't really like teaching algebra based physics. There you go, the lightning, the legend. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Anyways, let's help out Mika with her architecture dreams and you know, getting through physics. Dude, what is... Okay, cool. All right, 2D displacement of a spaceship. Initial velocity is this. Oh, they give us a launch angle. Okay, cool. And then you want to figure out all this stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're all good. Okay, cool. All right. What's interesting here is when it says total 2D displacement, I mean, technically, when things move around in space or in the air, they follow what's called like a parabola. They follow a curve, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think you're ever actually required to figure this out, like in terms of an arc length. I don't think that's ever required of you. So that would be a lot. But we can go over what like displacement is. I'll show you what it is. Yeah. What's up, Hardhouse? Okay. All right. So the typical question that they'll usually ask is, first of all, displacement, right, is the amount of distance between where you start and where you finish, okay? Do we know about that, displacement?
Yeah.
Versus, displacement is different than distance traveled. So, for instance, if let's say I went, I don't know, 5 meters this way, and then I came back 2 meters this way. What would be the distance and what would be the displacement?
The distance would be 7 meters.
Good. Good.
And then displacement would be 3.
Nice. Yes, exactly, right? Because displacement, again, just measures from where we are to where we finish, right? So whenever things are shot in the air and experience what we call like free fall means it's just in the air and nothing else is like happening, okay? They're going to follow a path like this. We know that right here, this is going to be what's like the maximum height, yeah? And then this would be called like the maximum, I guess, range. They call this the range, for instance. Okay? And when they say, for instance, they're asking horizontal displacement, vertical displacement, they want this. They want, okay, how high above the ground does this thing go? Versus so that's for vertical displacement. Horizontal displacement would be how far in the X direction does this thing travel between start and finish. And then what they can ask here, right? Total 2D, so total two-dimensional displacement talks about the distance something is away in 2 dimensions. So now, instead of just how much left, right, or how much up, down it is, they're going to be asking this. This would be, for instance, like the total 2D. Okay.
Okay.
I'll run through an example and then we'll you'll see all these things come together. But in general, right, this looks like one leg of the triangle. This is another leg of the triangle, and then this is the hypotenuse of the triangle, right? Yeah. Lightning says, you do chem too? Yeah, I teach everything math or science. I don't care. Like biology I can't really teach you. That's just memorizing shit, but but yeah, if you have chemistry questions, I teach I teach everything math or science. Does statistics, whatever you guys want. Yeah. Yeah, if you're taking AP Chem, yeah, I'll help you out with AP Chem. Yeah, I do it. Okay. Initial velocity, okay, cool. Launch angle, yeah, maximizes the range. Okay, so let's just say we have, okay, let's just say we have a rocket ship. Rocket ship with, we're going to say an initial velocity of, what did they say it was? 7,800 meters per second. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Okay, cool. That's a fast rocket ship. And then we'll say at a 45-degree angle, okay? A question they could ask is like, for instance, what is its maximum horizontal displacement and vertical displacement? Yeah, I'm running everything. Okay. So what I always like to like draw just little pictures here, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to have a rocket ship, right? Here at 45 degrees, which is going to have a speed of 7,800 meters per second, okay? And that's going to follow a path where it's going to get up to here at some maximum height, and then it's going to continue on until it falls down here at some maximum horizontal displacement or range, okay? So if we want to figure out the maximum vertical displacement, right? That's the maximum height. Do you know how we figure that out? It's okay if you don't.
No.
Nope. Okay, all good. So here's a key thing. We have what are called the kinematics equations, right? Which say that so the position of something is equal to its initial position plus the initial velocity times the amount of time that has elapsed plus 1/2 times the acceleration times the amount of time squared. Have you seen this before?
Yeah.
Mystic said, I had my surgery. They gave me some ketamine. If you ever have seen someone on that stuff, they get high as fuck. Yeah, I know. Ketamine is very strong. Yeah, one of our students had his appendix removed over the weekend, just randomly. I was like, damn, that's pretty intense. Yeah, well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, I have had surgery. I had my chest muscle reattached like 2-3 years ago. It hurt. Don't go snowboarding. Okay. So have we seen this one before, Mika, this equation?
Yeah, I think with different X.
Oh, ooh, which one do you guys use? You tell me. Is it XI and XF? What's up, Fembo?
Wait.
Or is it? Do you guys use SUV like SUVAT? SUVAT's the other one they like to use sometimes.
Let me pull up my equation sheet.
All right, yeah. Pull up your equation sheet so we can see it. I wonder if I go to like.
This is
Let's see it. Where is it? XOFX, is that what you guys use? One sec. Okay, nice, Mika. Okay, cool. Got it. All right, let's pull this up. This is it. Ah, you guys use V1 and V2?
oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, that is like kind of all over the place. Okay, that's okay. Mizik said my appendix had started. No, we've been over this. Appendicitis is your appendix is what's called a vestigial organ. It's an organ that we don't really need anymore because we don't eat like raw meat all the time. And so, but unfortunately, because it's not really used, it sometimes gets infected, and then yeah, they gotta take it out. Okay. Why does your teacher do all this? This is so crazy, Mika. What's going on here? Excuse me? What the hell?
Is that not normal?
No, it's not normal at all. I mean, this one's like kind of normal. I'm severely confused what's happening here. Okay. Oh, I see. They're just expanding this one out a little bit. Yeah. Relaxing, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of... This is very weird how the teacher's doing this, but okay.
I knew it was my teacher.
Yeah, your teacher sucks. Like, what the hell? Wait, and this is like chemistry. Or, I guess... Oh, it's technically thermo, I guess. Yeah, it's thermodynamics, which is chemistry, yeah. Okay. Where the hell is just the... Okay, this is what I want. I think I want this one. This is it. Let's use this one. Okay. And let me explain what this equation says. Okay. So delta D, right? Delta D is the same thing as what I say is like, for instance, the x2 position minus the x1 position. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is it confirm the appendix is for raw meat? Oh, I don't know. I'm not actually a medical doctor. I'm just a physics doctor. But someone Google that. I'm pretty sure the appendix was used in order for our diet that used to contain things or something that we don't eat anymore, such as raw meat. Eating salad, yeah, okay. So delta D is the change in position, okay? V1, that's the initial velocity, okay? And then, yeah, and then plus 1/2, that's supposed to be an A. I know that looks like another D, but that's the acceleration. And then they say, yeah, delta T squared. So these triangles here, Mika, which is called delta, it's a Greek symbol. It just means the change, okay? Mm. So this is, for instance, the position at the final time. This is the position at the initial time. And then delta T is like the change in the time is what they're using for it. Again, this is a very confusing way to teach you this. I don't like this equation sheet. Just tells me everything that's wrong with your class. Like, oh man, what's up, Kisko? Science nerds, what up, nerds? Okay. The important thing here, though, Mika, is that these equations only describe movement in one direction at a time. Okay. So when we have an object. Such as, let's say the rocket ship. Oh, here, let's make the rocket ship a different color. Let's make this blue. Where's my... I'm going to make it imagine a spherical rocket ship. Okay. The rocket ship, right, moves in this like general direction, right? Mm-hmm. That has up-down movement and left-right movement, like horizontal movement, right? Mm-hmm. And we have to use this equation separately for each direction. So when we're talking about, for instance, the maximum vertical displacement, we're talking only about the movement in the up-down direction. Okay? Now, as this thing moves through the air, right, it's going to change horizontally, right? The x direction of this will change, and also the vertical direction, the vertical displacement will change. And what we're trying to figure out when we're figuring out what's the maximum vertical displacement is we're trying to figure out when it's at the peak here. So now we have to use a little bit of physics knowledge here to remember what happens when something's at its maximum height. Okay? And what I like to try to think about is like, let's think about like what's happening in the up-down direction, okay? So when this rocket ship is first launched, right, it's going to have a lot of speed trying to go up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what happens as it gets higher and higher? Does the speed start to go down?
Yeah.
Yes, good. Okay. And so if the speed in the up-down direction gets less and less, right, as I go up, what do we think the speed will be when I reach my maximum height?
Nothing.
Good. It'll be 0. Yes. So this is the important thing about maximum height, is maximum height occurs when your velocity in the up-down direction is 0. Okay? That's the important thing. So we say max height is when velocity in the y direction is equal to 0. That's what I'm going to say here, because I want to be specific with which direction we're talking about. Okay?
Okay.
All right, good. Okay. So, what I could use, right, in order to figure out what my height is, would be this equation. This equation looks nice, right? Because this says delta D. So that's the change in the distance, or the displacement. And in that case, that would be, okay, delta D, which is my y2 minus my y1, has to equal my initial velocity in the y direction times some change in time, plus, there's 1/2 here, sorry, 1/2. Plus 1/2 times my acceleration in the y direction times my change in time squared. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, in order to get this, right, I know what my velocity is, I know what my acceleration is. I would need to know how much time it takes, right, in order for me to figure out what my maximum height is. I need to know how much time the rocket ship has been traveling before it gets there, right?
Okay.
Yes. Tipchiro says, is this in vacuum? Yes, we assume everything is in vacuum. I'm not doing drag, I'm not doing air resistance, I'm not doing pressure. Like, anytime you're in a physics class, they're going to negate all that stuff. Yeah, just because to make things simpler. Okay. All right, so if I could figure out how much time it takes to get to the maximum height, then I can figure out what the displacement is of the maximum height. All right?
Okay.
Now, what I know about the maximum height is that I know the time when I'm at the maximum height is also the time when my velocity in the y direction is 0. Do you see another equation here that deals with like velocities and time?
The first and second one?
Yeah, I like this one. Do you like this one right here?
Yeah.
Yes, good. Okay, so this one, right, says that v2, which is like your final velocity, is equal to your initial velocity, v1, plus the acceleration times the change in time, all right?
Mm.
We want to know the time when our final velocity is what?
0.
0, good. Good, so we're going to set this equal to 0, okay? And then we need to figure out what our initial velocity is in the y direction, okay? Now, in this question, we talked about a rocket ship moving at this speed at a certain angle, okay? That speed, right, is diagonal, which means it has components in both the x direction and the y direction, right? This thing has some velocity going this way. It also has some velocity going this way. But when I'm doing this question, I want to know only about the velocity in the y direction. Do you know how we break this up into figuring out the x velocity and y velocity?
No.
No? Okay. So what we notice is that this is a triangle, right? Where this would be v1x, and then this would be v1y, okay? And this is where you have to remember a little bit of trig, okay? Because the hypotenuse, I know, is equal to 7,800, right? This whole thing is the hypotenuse.
Okay.
Do you remember what you can use from trig to figure out what this component would be?
SOHCAHTOA.
SOHCAHTOA! Yes. Okay. So let's remember, right? This is the angle, yeah? So I can say, okay, I know that the sine of 45 degrees is equal to what over what?
VIY over 7,800.
Good. Opposite over hypotenuse. Yes, I could just divide by root 2, lightning. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yes, v1y all over 7,800, right? That's opposite over hypotenuse. So then if I wanted to figure out what this is, right, I just need to multiply that on both sides to figure out what V1Y is. Okay, cool. So we can then take our calculator. I know this because, again, I've been doing so much of this unit circle stuff that I know what the sine of 45 degrees is, but I'll show you how to do it on your calculator. So this would be 7,800 times the sine of 45, which is going to end up getting you 5515. I'm just going to round things up for now, okay? So we're going to say 5515 meters per second, okay?
Alright.
Okay. So that's my velocity in the y direction. The other cool thing about this, that we don't need this just yet, but it's good to just know, is that that's also the same as the velocity initially in the x direction. Because if this is a 45-degree angle, this side is the same as this side. Because it's an isosceles triangle.
Huh?
Do you remember? Yeah, okay. Yeah. We got to remember a little bit of geometry. Okay. So let's do you remember if you have a triangle that has two sides that are the same, that it's isosceles?
I think, but
Yeah.
I just don't
It's
correlate
okay.
the names.
It's okay. This is called isosceles. An isosceles triangle has two sides that are the same. If that isosceles triangle is also a right triangle, we know this is 90, right? And what is the sum of all the angles inside? Did I spell isosceles wrong? I saw... oh, I did. Yeah, sorry. I spelled isosceles wrong. Yeah, sorry. Okay. What is the sum of all the angles inside a triangle?
180?
Yeah. So if this is 90, right, and I got two other sides, but two other angles, but these angles have to be the same. You see how that's 45 and that's 45?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Because this would add up to 90. 90 plus 90, 180. Isosceles? Yeah, is it? This is isosceles. I don't know. Mystic. What's the hospital med jokes? He's like, the painkillers are hitting. Okay. So this amount here, which we figured out was 5515. That's also the same here. This is also 5515. We're gonna use that later. Okay. But for now,
Okay.
we just needed this because we just needed the initial velocity in the y direction, the up-down direction. So that's 5515. Okay. Then we have to do plus acceleration. Do you know what the acceleration of something is in the y direction if it's just like chilling around in the air? It's a constant.
9.8?
Good. It's negative 9.8. Okay. So this is going to be minus 9.8 and then delta t. I'm just going to write t. I don't know why your teachers write. I know why they write delta t, but honestly, it's more confusing. Like, just always assume that the initial time is 0 and that you're figuring out the time after that. Okay. Okay. So do you see how now you can solve for the time?
Yeah.
So we could take our calculator here, right? We could just divide it by 9.8, basically, right? That 5515. And that's going to get us 563 seconds, okay? So this is 560. So we're going to say t is equal to 563 seconds. Okay?
Okay.
So that tells me it takes 563 seconds for this rocket ship to get to its maximum height. But I want to know what that maximum height is, right? So that's where we're going to use this equation that we came up with, right? So we're going to say delta D is equal to, it says V1Y delta T, right? So we already figured out what V1Y was. That was this 5515, right? There we go. Delta T squared. Okay. So this is going to be 5515. And then the cool thing is we now know what delta T is. Delta T is the 563 seconds. Okay. And then we have plus 1/2. So that's going to be plus 1/2 times negative 9.8. Okay. And then delta T is 563 squared. And so this will give us what the maximum height of our rocket ship is. Okay?
Okay.
So we can do that. We can do 5515 times 563. And then you'll end up doing this in physics. Anytime we see like plus 1/2, negative 9.8, I just always write that as like minus 4.9. It's just easier. So minus 4.9 times 563 squared. Okay? And that gets us a really, really big number. Wow. This rocket ship is really big. It's mystifying that I missed it. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so delta D, yeah, in this case, is equal to 1551796.9 meters. Wow. I think that's like higher than the radius of the Earth. Like, what is that's very tall. Like, what? 1 million meters? What is 1 million meters? Oh, one second. How far from moon to Earth? In meters. Okay, never mind. Not too bad. Yeah, okay. Because apparently the moon to Earth is 380 million meters. Okay, so 1 million meters is not terrible. Okay. I was just looking. That just didn't make sense to me. Or like, I was like, well, that's a lot of meters. But I guess it's okay. 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 Does that make sense? How we figure out the maximum height? How we did that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We used the velocity to figure out the time it takes for the velocity in the y direction to be 0. And then once we had that time, we then plugged that into our distance equation to figure out, right, how far up it goes. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. The other thing they asked was vertical displacement. Okay. So another thing we could ask is, like, what is the vertical displacement when it gets to its maximum height? Okay. So we could say, like, what is the vertical displacement? At maximum height. Okay. You'll break through the atmosphere? Yeah, I know lighting, yeah. But gravity still takes effect. Gravity still works. Gravity works for very long distances. Yeah. Okay. So vertical displacement. So now we're going to be doing delta D. But this time we're doing things... Or so not vertical displacement. Sorry, let me do horizontal displacement. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. We figured out the vertical displacement. Vertical displacement is the maximum height. That's vertical. But I want to know, for instance, like, how far horizontally has it traveled when it gets to the maximum height? Okay. All right. So that's going to be the same thing, but in the x direction. Okay. So this is going to be v1x delta t plus 1/2 ax delta t squared. Okay. V1x, so that's the initial velocity in the x direction, which, what did we say that was when we were doing this?
5515.
Yeah, good. Yeah, so 5515 was the vertical, but it also happens to be the horizontal as well, because it's a 45-degree launch angle, okay? So that's going to be the same thing here. All right, cool. 5515. The time we're looking at, well, that's the time for it to get to its maximum height, which is the same 563 meters. Seconds, sorry. 563 seconds, right? And then here's the part that sometimes tricks people up. What's the acceleration in the x direction, Mika?
Is it 7,800?
So in the x direction, because there's no additional forces happening, the acceleration is going to be 0. This is 0 right here. Okay. So important concept here. Do we remember this? F is equal to ma?
Yeah.
Okay. So in order for there to be an acceleration, there needs to be a force. Okay. Let's look at our rocket, for instance, right? So when our rocket is just in the air, right? It's going to have the force of gravity pulling it down, okay? And no other forces acting on it, okay? So if we look in the x direction, right? If we're looking in this direction, I know the rocket's moving to the right, right? The rocket's flying this way. But because there are no forces in that direction, that means the acceleration in the x direction is 0, okay? Okay. It's counterintuitive because you're like, wait, but the rocket's moving that way. And it's like, yes, but it's only moving that way from all its initial velocity that happened at the beginning. people will argue and say, oh, but what about wind resistance? What about whatever? Yes, technically, yes, that stuff does matter. But in the scope of this problem, no, it doesn't. Like, your teacher's not asking about that. So acceleration in the x direction is 0, but acceleration in the y direction is going to be negative 9.8. Because there is a force in the y direction. More importantly, that force is gravity, right? That's just m times g. So the force of gravity is mg. And remember that forces is equal to mass times acceleration. So when the m's cancel, that tells you that the acceleration is gravity. And it points down. That's why it's negative 9.8. Yeah? Kind of cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
All right. So when we're doing our problem here for like what's the horizontal displacement when it hits maximum height, this is all going to be 0. Yeah. Cool?
Okay.
All right. Delta D is equal to that. So now we can calculate this. Let's see what we get. Where's my calculator? Okay. 5515. Misty, what are you saying? Gold breath? What's gold breath? Misty, what? You can't smell my breath over the mic right now. Oh, now I have to breathe manually? Uh-oh. Do you feel like you have to breathe manually, Mystic? 310 4945. Okay. So that's how many meters it's traveled. We're going to say in the x direction. That's delta dx. And then this is delta dy. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Now, the last question they could ask, right? Which is what they talk about, like, what's the total displacement, right? That's going to be, that's referring to this. So they're saying, what is this, like, diagonal distance to go from here to your maximum height? Okay. That's what they call, like, two-dimension. It was on your sheet here. Was it, like, total 2D displacement? Yeah, that's total 2D displacement. Okay.
Okay.
The way we would figure that out is that's another triangle. Okay. So we have this big number, right? 3104945 meters that this thing travels in the x direction. And then we have what was this? 1551796 0.9 meters, or here, we'll just round it to 7 meters in the y direction, okay? How would I then figure out this, the total displacement, which is the diagonal? This is like total.
So, Katon?
Close. Sokoto is like, yeah, that would maybe work. But it was another thing. It starts with a P.
Pythagorean theorem?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. The main reason we know that is because I don't have any angles here. Right? If they don't give you angles, it's kind of hard to use SOHCAHTOA. But if they're just giving you sides and trying to ask you to find out another side, and also very important, this needs to be a 90-degree angle. It has to be a right triangle. Then you can use the Pythagorean theorem. Okay?
Okay.
So how would we use the Pythagorean theorem then to figure out what the total displacement is?
Is it horizontal displacement squared plus vertical displacement squared and then square root?
Good. Yes. Yes, because it's a squared plus b squared, right, is equal to c squared. We can call this a. We'll call this b. We'll call this c. So yeah, you're very right, Mika. We take the horizontal displacement squared. So we take this really big number and we square it. And then we add this really big number and we square it. And then that'll get us the total displacement squared. Okay? All right, so then if I use my calculator on that, so that's that squared. Oh, very big. These are all very big numbers. Oh, no. Okay. Plus this squared. And then we square root the whole thing. Yeah, that gets us, there we go, 3471131. So 3471131 meters, and that's your total displacement. Cool?
Okay.
Does that make a little bit more sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. How would I figure out what the and I'll download all this and send it to you so you don't have to like copy it all too much, but Do you know how you would figure out, for instance, the maximum range?
The maximum range?
Yeah. Like how far it can travel before it hits the ground again, basically. Before it like goes like this.
Would you just substitute the V final in the Y for 0?
Okay, good. So, that's a common thing. People think that the velocity when this thing hits the ground is 0. And you are right that when it actually hits the ground, it is 0. But whenever these questions are being asked, they're talking about the moment right before it hits the ground.
Yeah.
So, technically, it's good thinking. You have some good thinking there, trying to figure it out that way. Because that is kind of what we did here, right? We set this velocity in the Y direction equal to 0. We found the time, and we found something, right? But this is a little trickier because technically right before this thing hits the ground, its velocity is not 0. It's actually going down very fast because it wants to crash, right? The way that you're supposed to do this is you're supposed to use the Y equation in this way, right? The delta D with the Y. But instead of like using time from something else, you're going to set this equal to 0. And then you solve for a new time. That's what you do.
And that'll actually get you 2 answers. It'll get you 0 and then something else. And then whenever you have that time, you then plug it into your x equation to figure out how far in the x direction it moves.
Oh.
Yeah, so, okay, just real quick, just showing you how this works. So you would use your equation in the y direction, which is this, which is v1y delta t, right? And then this is minus 4.9 t squared.
Okay. You would set this equal to 0. You say 0 is equal to, and then this was our 5, 5, 1, 5 delta t, right? Minus 4.9 delta t squared, okay? And now what we're doing is we're solving for what time is it when this thing hits the ground, right? When its distance in the y direction is 0. Do you see that? Okay. So if you were to solve that, let's say we just move this over here, right? So that's 4.9 t squared is equal to 55.15 t. Then you can divide by 4.9, divide by 4.9. And then you can actually also divide by t. But this is kind of funny. This gets rid of one of the answers. Is you get that t, right, is equal to 55.15 divided by 4.9. Which gives you, what is that? 55.15 divided by 4.9. That gets you 1125 seconds. Okay? So that tells you how long this thing is in the air before it hits the ground. Something you should notice that's kind of cool about this 1125. What happens if I divide that answer by 2? I get 563, right? Do you see something cool about the amount of time it takes for it to hit the ground versus the amount of time it took for it to get to the maximum height?
Yes.
Yeah. So this one's 1125. 1125 is the same thing as 563 times 2. Uh-huh. So, and again, this only happens if where you're shooting something from starts at 0 and you're trying to figure out where it ends at 0. The amount of time it takes to get to the maximum height is half the amount of time it takes for it to do the whole path.
Oh.
Okay.
So it'd be different if it like landed on a platform.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, so if they started here and it did this, then that doesn't work. Yeah. Then the amount of time it takes to get to the halfway point is actually shorter than the total time of the path. And yeah, Dawn's right. Yeah, I did a math oopsies here. No. When I had this, so we moved this right all over here, and then I divided both sides by t. I technically got rid of the solution when t can just equal to 0. Because watch, if this was 0 and this was 0, do you see how I would get 0 equals 0, which is correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in math, you have to be careful when you start dividing variables on both sides to check if that variable could be 0, because you will lose that solution if you if you're not careful about it. No, please, Don. Yeah, I was gonna call myself out for that. Yes, you could have factored too. That would have been fine. I'm just saying the traditional way that kids do algebra questions is they do it like this. But this also makes sense, right? Because the other time when this thing, right, is on the ground is at t equals 0 when the thing starts getting launched. So that's why you get two solutions. You get 0 here, and then you get the 1125 over here. But this is the one we care about.
Okay.
And then if you want to figure out what that distance is, you would then use this equation, right? My distance in the x direction is just equal to my velocity in the x direction times the amount of time. So that just becomes this times 1125, which will just end up being twice the original horizontal distance we got. Yeah.
Fine.
Okay. Does that make we did like kind of a big crash course on everything there, but does that make more sense?
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, your teacher is terrible. I hate this, but like, okay, but you know, yeah. Please, yeah, always feel free to come by and like, yeah, let's make sure you can still be an architect. Is that cool?
Thank you.
Okay, you're very welcome. Nice, good job.
Bye.
Bye. All right, let me give this one to Mika. Can't open template. What the hell? One sec. What the fuck? Oh man. Dun dun dun. Extreme Ducks. Architecture majors need physics at my school too. Yeah, they do. They have to take at least a physics class, but it's kind of funny because there's always this joke between like architects and physicists where, you know, architects they're more like designers, right? So they come up with all these like really cool ideas for things that they want to do. And then the engineer or the physics guy is like, well, that's not possible. So, yeah, I'm trying to think. There's a funny meme about that one. One second, let me find it. It's architect versus engineer meme. Yeah, this one. This is it. Yeah. Yeah, architect is like, yo, I want to make this really like beautiful thing, you know, but making materials that, for instance, can withstand this, like, doesn't really work. Yeah, concept sketch after meeting with the client. Yeah, after construction. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, some of the stuff's very cool, man. Like, how do they do this? Yeah. So I agree it's good for architecture students to do some sort of physics so they can at least maybe get like what's founded in reality, but it's not necessarily required, I think, to be an architect. An electrical outlet in a sink, yeah, that's an oopsies. Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
What up, Justin? I was trying to find a picture of me in surgery, because
Why are you trying to find a picture of you with surgery?
Because one of our students is in the hospital right now. Here we go. This was me. This was me. What was happening here? Yeah, this was me right before I was getting surgery done. Look at this. This is at 6:30 in the morning. This was the morning after I defended my PhD. So I did my PhD oral defense the night before, and then I was like, oh shit, I'm about to run out of healthcare because I'm graduating. So I scheduled my surgery for the next morning. Yeah. So I understand our friend who's getting his appendix removed. Nice hat. Yeah, did they give you one of those too? They give you one of those nice little gowns? Yeah, I had a really nasty fall, and that's what. Or actually, here you can see it here. This is the MRI. This is the MRI of like why I had to get surgery. It's because of this. I had a tear in my my pec muscle from like snowboarding, and my arm came back like a little too fast, and so they had to go in and reattach that. It hurt a lot. No. Yeah. Anyways, okay, cool. Let's see. We have any other questions for today? What else we got? Who else is asking some stuff? Taco Cat says Microsoft account balance $12 Canadian. Yeah, what are you gonna do with the $12 Canadian though, dude? So did your PhD defense with that muscle detach? Technically, yes, I did. Yeah, technically it was detached. It was technically detached. Like, I couldn't put any weight on it. Like, this was the weird thing. My arm, I could move my arm fine. But anytime I tried to do a push-up or any sort of, like, exercise that required my chest muscle, it just instantly would start, like, freezing up and stuff. And it was like, yeah, not good. I was doing Divine Defense on hard mode. But to be honest, it was also kind of easy mode because it was during COVID, right? So I just got to do it online. Like, I didn't have to actually, like, go in. I'm pretty sure I did it with, you know, just like, I'm not sure I was wearing pants. Like, yeah. I wore a dress shirt at least. Yeah. But yeah, interesting times, man. COVID was some weird times. All right, let's see. What is this you're asking, Lightning, dude? What's this? What are we doing? Are we parameterizing something? What's going on here? Parameterization in terms of... No, not that. There we go. In terms of S. Oh, wow. Oh, but they give you the answer here, man, dude. What? They already give you the answer. It's pretty cool, though. So they're saying X is a function of T, Y is a function of T. People who graduated during COVID had it easy. Yeah, I mean, yes and no. The problem is that you didn't really learn much during COVID, so you kind of got screwed if you're doing things later. So I do agree that a lot of kids kind of just got shuffled through in terms of, you know, you didn't... Like, everyone was cheating on tests. I get it, you know, because they were trying to do everything online, but you could just Google everything. But it ends up biting you later because you still had to learn that stuff. Yeah, no one knew what to do. I agree. We were all figuring it out. We were, as they say, we were building the airplane as we were trying to fly it. Yeah. This is kind of cool, actually. Where dsdt is at dxdt squared plus dydt squared. Oh, okay. So wait, where do they come up with that, where do they come up with t is equal to this? That's cool. Yeah, from time to arc length. Is that what is happening here? Oh, okay. I think I understand this now. Yeah. Oh, this is very cool. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is a physics thing. I wonder if we could use that to parameterize... Yeah, well, let's... Yeah, it's an arc length parameterization. I'm wondering if you could do it for, like, a parabola, though. Right? So in physics, x of t, yeah, is given something like this. So let's say, like, x of t is equal to, I don't know. Let's say 3t plus 0. And then let's say y of t is equal to 4t minus, let's say minus 5t squared. Okay. This would be equivalent to if we had an object that was being launched. Hold on a second.
Sorry to disturb, I just got a Warzone win.
Are you okay, dude? What's up? Let's say something was going... Oh, good job, dude. Let's say it was going 3 meters per second in the x direction and 4 meters per second initially in the y direction, okay? And I wanted to parameterize, like, where this thing is. You could do so, right? Yeah. Well, and the way to do this, right? Remember, x is equal to x naught plus v naught x times t. We're going to assume the initial position is 0, and then we'll assume, yeah, the v naught in this case is 3. And if I wanted to look in the y direction, that's the same thing, right? 0 plus v naught y times t. And then we say minus 1/2 at squared. A, we're going to approximate as... Sorry, it's plus 1/2 at squared, but A, I'm going to approximate as negative 10. So it's basically minus 5t squared. So yeah, what's happening here? Yeah, so this describes a curve, right? Because which is a a parabola. It's projectile motion. So let's try to like describe, because this was actually a good question that I was doing kind of earlier with the student Mika here when we were talking about, where was it? Yeah, like total 2D displacement. I'm like, okay, but are we talking about like from the origin to a certain point along your path, or in terms of like what is the distance you've traveled along the path? Which in this case, yes, is an arc length. But it's not just a circular arc, right? It's a curve. So yeah, the equation for the position, yeah, s of t is the integral of ds, but a variable is the upper bound. Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, okay. So that's going from, yeah, time is equal to 0 to time is equal to t. Yeah, t equals t. That's cool. And then it's a square root of, it's basically like the Pythagorean diagonal of like the velocities. So dx dt squared, well, that was just like 3, right? 3 squared. Then dy dt. Oh, wow, oh, super cool. Oh, but here's a cool thing. Ooh, dy dt changes. Yeah, oh man. Okay, because this is going to be plus, and then this is 4 minus 10t. Right? Squared. Oh, this is not very nice. Uh-oh. I was looking at this originally. I'm like, oh, is this going to be 4 squared? We're cool. Yeah, but then I forgot about this acceleration term. Yeah, that's what causes this to all get messed up. All right, fine. Okay. Let's just see if this comes out to be something cool. I'm just curious. This might have to be numerical, honestly. I don't know if I could evaluate this algebraically. Probably not, right? Is there a way to evaluate this algebraically? I don't know. So what is this? 100 t squared minus 80t, right? Plus 16 plus 25. Can you trig sub this though, bro? Right? I mean, if this would come out to be a nice, I mean, I could probably like complete the square on this, which this is basically already, the square basically can be completed. Parabola arc length. Okay, we already have an article. Jeff's already got the article on us. Oh man. Dude, what? What is this H and Q and stuff, dude? What? Oh my god, no. Who's hurting these people, dude? Wow. Yeah, this is cool. Oh, because yeah, there's probably a focus. Yeah, okay. All right, one second. What are all the definitions for everything here? Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah, or so P is yeah, okay. Is twice the focus. Uh-huh. What's Q? Directrix is that. And then you got the eccentricity. Oh, okay. I don't know, I just cut and paste links. You mean copy paste. You're not taking them from you're not taking them out of wiki, right? That would be bad. Okay. Wait, I'm just curious if we can just evaluate this integral. I just want to see what happens. Because then we can compare it. Oh, Paul. We love. Oh, Paul's math. Yeah, dude, we love Paul, man. Paul's great. Okay. Yes. Okay, we don't need it in 3 dimensions. Arc length is that. Oh, he reparameterizes it. Wait. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, okay. I see what it is. Oh, it's nothing more than the magnitude of the tangent vector. The arc length can be written as that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. I mean, but that's only if it's something nice where, like, again, sine t, cosine t, right? Cancels out to, yeah, just become 1. So then this isn't even dependent on t. Yeah, that would be nice. The problem is that, yeah, so this one, the physics thing we're doing, this is dependent on t. Which, I don't know, I'm just curious, like, if Wolfram can do this. What is it? Integrate. And then is that plus 25? Minus 80t plus 25, right? Yeah. It's a cinch function. Uh-oh. Arc cinch. It's arc cinch, dude. Oh, that's so gross. This is why we don't parameterize it. It's kind of cool, though. Yeah, good thing I didn't try to do that by hand. That would suck. Wouldn't want to do that. Wolfram did everything for me. Thank you, Wolfram. Yeah, we didn't have to go through that. Okay. All right, so it's not anything nice. Yeah, it's the. I mean, Paul. He has the nice one. Where is it? Paul's math notes is nice because his parameterization is usually using sine 2t, cosine 2t. So when you square those and add those, yeah, you get the identity, which is 1. That's nice. But this just ends up being a big ball of mess. No fun. Okay. All good. Cool. What's up, Quam? You want to come speak? Want to come say hi, Quam?
Oh wait, sorry. Hello.
Yeah, what's going on, dog? What's cracking?
I was just looking for the stream. I didn't mean to
Oh, you're okay.
go into this.
No, it's okay. I was about to
I
say,
got stuff to do. So
you got stuff to do? Okay, cool. You're good, dude.
Yeah.
Good to see you, dude. What's I like? If people have stuff to do and they need help, like I can help them with stuff. Oh man, yeah, the summer's gonna be interesting. Summer is because not many kids have school. A lot of them have they're taking a well-deserved summer break. There are still some students with finals this week. I think Obama still has like 1 or 2 more finals, but sometimes I just take a complete break from streaming. I just don't stream for like a couple weeks in summer while everyone like figures their stuff out. Let's see. Oh, nice. Someone's graduating tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, let's see. Someone's graduating. That's cool. I joined via Twitch. I was in the middle of getting ready, so I didn't leave, but I'm a big fan of math. Yeah, awesome. Oh, I gotta tell people, go check out our math streamers. There you go. Those are some other awesome math streamer friends of ours. Congrats to all the graduates. Yeah. Had a couple people graduate, this year. It was pretty cool. Yeah, so Sam's graduating tomorrow. I think who else graduated. Last year we had a couple students get into college this year, which was cool. Yeah, Bob. Yeah. Well, Bob didn't graduate. Bob finished his first year of college, but he did get accepted. Bob's been here for a couple years. He did get accepted to Okay, cool. Yeah, see? Yeah, someone knows to check them out. Check them out. You're only halfway through term. Oh, but you're in New Zealand. So that's different. Like, New Zealand is a different school system. Because is it the summer for you guys? Like, it's the winter right now. Like, wait, what season? What season is it in New Zealand? Yeah, so right now it's the autumn. It's about to be winter for you guys. Yeah. Yeah, that's super strange. I don't know about that. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's see. If we don't have any more questions, I'll just raid someone else. Is anyone else? Let me see. Is anybody else streaming today, Don? Do you know? Did you already stream today? I'm Australian, but we will still take events. I thought you were from New Zealand, Mystic. You're from Australia? Oh. Okay. My bad. Yeah. Yeah, summer's so I don't have anyone I don't normally stream on Mondays. Yeah, I guess I'm usually the Monday streamer is what it is. But if kids don't have any questions, I'm like, cool. What we will end up doing over the summer is I end up running like a summer camp where I start giving assignments to the students. And so I have them basically like refresh. I've done this before. Let me find the page for it. I did it with, where was it? Kudu. This is one of the education startups I work with. But let me see. What course? Was it this one? Yeah. So here we go. So this is a little preview of what we did last year for summer camp. Or sorry, this was 2022. Sorry, this was 2 years ago for summer camp. So what we had the students go through in order to make sure that they're not losing all the math they learned during the year is I built this, here's like an algebra review. So this was, order operations, some identity properties, inverse properties, whatever. And then we had some quick questions. And so here's like some order operation questions that I had them go through. And, then we did exponents, radicals, polynomials, factoring, rational expressions. And then I did like a little test at the end for all of them. Oh, this is a 20 question test I did. Yeah, wow. But it was cool because I think we gave away a gaming laptop that summer, and this was a big part of the challenges was having the students go through this, and then that's the questions they asked during the week during my streams. It's because I'd be like, hey, if you didn't get any of this, come on the stream and ask the questions. Yeah. Shout out to Triple J. Wow. Oh, we got another follow, dude. Wow, look at that. No. Thank you, Nick. We're at 997. We had 3 away. It's okay, Mystic. Yeah, Mystic, we're close, dude. We're close. Yeah, glad you guys stayed. Yeah, all good. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, not my waiting music. What's that doing? What's up, Nicholsman? What's up, dude? How'd you find us? Just on Twitch? Am I probably like the only person streaming math during the summer on a Monday?
Probably.
Should I make fake accounts? No fake accounts. I want it to hold.
I'm gonna make a fan account.
Yeah. Just browsing Twitch. Cool, man. Yeah, we're a nonprofit that helps kids out with math and science questions. So, the kids submit homework questions and we go through them. Since like, oh wow, we got another that guy Nibs, what's up? Thanks for the follow, that guy Nibs. That's cool. But yeah, as an example, yeah, this is our whole Discord that we have. I honestly think that listening to the stream while doing my homework is going to make things way more complicated. I can always help you with your homework. That's the point of this stream. So we have here, students will just submit questions here and we just go through them. Actually, there is, okay, wait, I can do this question. Wait, I feel like I did this one with someone already. Yeah, we did this one on this was on the AP Physics review I did. I did this one already. Yeah. Yeah. So Nibs, what type of homework are you working on? Oh, I appreciate that, Mystic. Y'all make it the best. But yeah, kids just they submit homework questions, we go through them. Today we got through a lot of them pretty quick. Because it wasn't too many. Discrete math. Oh wow. I don't know if I can help you. I don't know if I can help you with discrete math, but Don probably can. Don, do you know discrete? Yeah, he probably knows a little bit of discrete mathematics. That's like the one level of math above that I never got to. I got to complex analysis. My discrete math class was a mess. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, yeah. We have a lot of other cool math streamer friends. Go check them out. They stream all the time during the week with math and science help, and so that's their channels and stuff. You know what I would do? One sec. Let's see. I like helping with physics. Is there's like a physics Discord, isn't there? I keep getting like banned from some of these Discords because they're just like, oh, you can't be helping people or something. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Oh, here we go. Physics. Here we go. There is a physics Discord. One sec. Velocity for days. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Does anyone have like, I need help with a question? Hardware, research physics, undergrad lounge. Okay. These guys just talking. Any way to calculate this? Okay, let's see. Mega coulombs. I like to see what these people ask for. Oh god, that gets someone's getting into like field theory and stuff. Oh, here, questions form. Okay, here we go. There we go. There's a whole thread here of just physics questions. Complex analysis, but not discrete math. Yeah, I feel like complex comes first and then discrete, right? Is that that's what my undergrad math thing was. Hooke's law. Wow, this has 59. Here we go. Yeah, someone else is doing sign conventions. Okay, this is cool. People asking this, you know. Someone's helping out with labs. It's cool. Circuit analysis. I need help with this. They got a pretty active community. If this only been posted an hour ago and someone's already got... Okay, one sec. Wait. What is the momentum equation for inelastic collisions? It's a terribly written question. As someone who's only passed pre-algebra with a D in high school, it's possible to get it. I agree. Yeah, I kind of hit a wall. Well, I didn't need any more math after complex, but I remember definitely hitting the wall of like, oh, this is starting to get tough. I've done discrete math, computer science, but I would guess complex is more rigorous. I don't know. I feel like discrete. Yeah, I feel like discrete math is more what do we call it? Like conceptual, right? Like my complex class was a lot of like calculate the curve around here, integrate around this pole or something, like find the zeros, you know. I feel like discrete mathematics gets into more like kind of like cool proofs and things, right? Oh, that's cool. Let me see who these people are. Oh, okay. Graduates. This is cool. Well, okay, yeah, if you need physics help, this is, you know, they got a lot of active people in this. This is cool. Applications, I don't know. What about, there's a math thread, isn't there too? Isn't there a math Discord? Which one am I thinking about? That's physics. Where's mathematics? No. Oh, here it is. Mathematics. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay. Here's a bunch of help questions. Oh, wow. Someone's doing, that looks like... Okay, let's see how this works. Or they have a forum now for this. Okay. One sec. Do you do this sometimes, Don? Do you just run through these channels? Look down. Yeah, the forum works, right? Yeah. Man, dude, a lot of geometry questions. I get scared by geometry. Dude, look at all these, like, it's all geometry. I like this though. What is the transform exponential function? Okay. Okay. Ooh, I kind of like this. Here, I want to do this one. I want to do these. These are fun. Mainly because I've just been... Oh, yeah, Reddit questions? Yeah, he does Reddit questions, too. Here, I'm going to get my street rep, though, up in this math channel. Write this in simplest log form. Ooh, okay. This is really fun. Here, I'm going to make this on a new page so I have it. I like this stuff. Okay. If I were to do this, you first want to distribute all the logs in. Okay. So that's going to be... I'm going to try and explain it in as many steps as possible for this guy. Log A minus 3 over 3 log B. Then we're going to say minus log of 1 over C. Or here, we're going to say the square root of 1 of C. Plus log square root of D. These are fun. So then this is log of A squared minus, okay, just the log of B. And then here, we'll just keep all this down. I'm going to say square root of C over C. Okay. And then minus, minus, minus. So this is like divided by, divided by, divided by. So this is the log of A squared over B. And then we say this is, okay, if I want to do it this way, I'm going to say this is minus. Here, let's do it this way. I want to like kind of show how I'm grouping it. So then this is minus the log of, what is that going to be? Square root of C over C square root of D. And then finally, that's going to be the log of A squared C square root of D all over B square root of C. Wouldn't the square root of C over C always equal to 1? No, this is square root of C divided by C. So this is actually a trick that happens a lot. You'll see this in math. If you see like 1 over the square root of 2, we multiply the top and the bottom both by square root of 2. And this ends up getting us square root of 2 over the square root of 2 squared, which is then just 2. So in general, if you ever have like 1 over the square root of x, that's equal to the same thing as the square root of x over x. Which is a lot of times in math, you don't want to have square roots in the bottom for radicals, so they tend to do that. Yeah, okay. So I think that's good, but then let's see what we did that. A over B, yeah. Okay, so then, but then you can simplify this, because that would be square root of C inside another square root. Okay, whatever. Just this. Square root, yeah, it is stinky. We don't like that, yeah. So this is A squared square root of CD over B. Quite ugly, honestly, for a question. I don't know why a teacher would do that. But okay. So here, let's delete this. It's way better for conceptual understanding. After all, denominators tell you how big your pieces are. Take a thing and break it into square root of 2 parts. You talking about for like triangles? Yeah. This So wait, this is ln of x squared, but then this is ln of x, but the x is cubed. This is okay. Okay, I think I see what's happening here. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So this is 2 ln of x, but it's like all of this is like squared plus 3 ln of x minus 2 is equal to 0. And then we say u is equal to ln of x, right? So this is the same thing as 2u squared plus 3u minus 2 is equal to 0. I can. Differential equations are fun. Yeah, I enjoy differential equations. Differential equations is like a bunch of it's like a bunch of toolboxes, like a bag of tricks. Like you see something, you're like, oh, is it homogeneous? Is it not homogeneous? Is it separable? Is it not separable? Does it have this form? Does it have this form? And then like you have like a trick that you use to do it. So I do enjoy them. They're cool. Anyways, does this factor? Does it? Minus 4 adds to 3. I like doing it this way. Well, okay, so then it's like adds 2u squared, and then it's like plus 4u minus 1u minus 2 equals 0, right? So then, or whatever, I pull out a 2u, right? And then that's u plus 2. And then I pull out a minus 1, and then that's u plus 2, right? Cool. So I get 2u minus 1, u plus 2. Yeah, thanks, Fanvox. You're right. Okay, cool. And then, so that tells me that u is equal to negative 2 or 1/2. But u is equal to the ln of x, right? So x is equal to e to the u, which is equal to e to the minus 2 or e to the 1/2. Cool. So if you want to write that out nicely, it's 1 over e squared or square root of e. Yeah, that's a cool one. That's a cool one. I like that one. Math is metal. Yes, I agree. Yes. Happy gold. Yeah, we're close, dude. Right here. Right here. I'm gonna send. Who is this? This guy's name was John. I'm gonna send these to him. Say.
I know a guy that name was John in 1963.
I wonder if they'll let me post here, dude. They're probably gonna be like, yeah, look. Let me see if they let me post that. Okay, cool. Yeah. I don't know.
That's
I just
gold.
for whatever reason I get like banned from these servers for just helping people. I don't get it. Like it's like I haven't done something correctly or something.
Dr. Gold.
What's up, buddy?
I knew a guy named John in 1963.
In 1963, you knew you guy named John?
Yeah. His last name was Kennedy.
Oh no, dude. Are you the CIA, dude? The CIA calling. I specialize in differential equations for masters. It's been 15 years, but still, wow. Yeah, like from Gohar server. Yeah, I did get banned from Gohar server. Again, for like helping. They called it advertising. And I was like, all right, get the fuck out of here. What? It's just helping. Yeah, they call it advertising. Like, I don't know. Even me, like, for instance, helping this person right here with whatever, maybe they'll like check my profile and be like, oh, like, you know, you're advertising or something. And I'll just be like, okay, whatever. Yeah, how dare you throw the numbers at him, dude. Seriously. Yeah. Nice. I just took PDEs. Oh, nice, dude. What's up, Stream Fairform? Nice. Wow, what are we up to now? 999. Oh, wow, triple nines. Lightning's like, it's one away. I know the likelihood of 6 consecutive flips is this, but it's not clear how you generalize a calculation to a large number of flips. Given 200 coin flips, how likely is it that the string of 6 heads appears? How likely is it that either a string of 6 heads or a string... Oh, this is a good question, actually. I know how this one works. Yeah, all right. Is it? Or so, sorry. Here's a question: Is it exactly a string of 6 heads? Because you know, yeah. Because I'm thinking like, for instance, right? If I had like heads and then like tails, tails, tails. No, Mystic, no, you can't unfollow then refollow, dude. That doesn't count. Yeah, 6 or more, right? Yeah. Because, okay, let's just say, like, I always like to... Yeah, you need 0.5 to the 6, but then you need the number of ways in which that could happen. Well, that's if it's exactly 6, right? Could be more than 6. Because if we were to say, I always like to simplify these questions to being like, what if we had less? Like, what if I only had 10 coin flips, right? And then if I can see a pattern, I'm just like, okay, cool. Because 6 in a row, right? So, out of 10, well, yeah, whatever. Let's do out of 10. Or no, let's make it even simpler. Let me just say like out of 9 or 8. No, whatever. Out of 10. Okay. So we could do heads, 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 right? And then I would need to get tails, 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 right? So that could happen. Or, right, this could happen. I could get the tails first, and then I could get the 6 heads, and then I could get another 3 tails. Oh, come on, let's move. Let's move. Ugh. Okay, whatever. Yeah, the last 4 could be tails, heads, heads. Yeah. Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're so right. Yeah. Yeah, because Jeff's saying we could do this, and then we could just have that. But then that happens. This is funny. My brother, myself, my sister all had a boy and a girl each. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a crazy binomial distribution, though, because... So what you end up doing is you treat this, for instance, as like a single unit. It's like it's a block that has to happen. Just as like this is like a block, and then like the block moves around. But then you have all the possibilities of this happening as well. Can we just say it's highly likely, like in primary school? Yeah. Yeah, because it's also it's like a rolling average. So, yeah, 6 heads. 6 heads is 1 over 2 to the 6th, right? But how many times are we getting to attempt that, right? Do we get 200 attempts? I mean, we get 200 flips. So I'm trying to think. Because it's like these 6, then it's these 6, then it's these 6, then it's these 6. Yeah, I don't think it's easy. Yeah, but I'm yeah, 194 attempts. Yeah, right? Okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think you're right, Jeff. Right? What's the issue with that, with 194? Is it because it's conditional? Because you're also, like, the probability changes when you already know that you've gotten, like, some of them? Yeah, it's conditional, right? This goes to the... Have y'all seen all the memes now with the, was it 6-5 finance trust fund probabilities? Everyone's getting, like, upset about these. One second, I'll show them too. Like, statistics is fun. Instagram. I think it's my Instagram is what I saw it on. No, where was it? What color's my hat? Actually, it's gold. It's gold. Yeah, this is it. This is the one everyone's talking about. We're talking about this one. This video.
Ryan, can she do it? Let's look at the numbers. In the United States, there are 100 million men over the age of
So it's like some trendy girl talking about how, like, she wants to meet a guy who's 6'5" in finance, with a trust fund and blue eyes. And some people are now trying to figure out, okay, what's the odds of that actually happening? But they keep doing it wrong because they assume that, for instance, in finance and trust fund are independent events, which they're not. Also, being a guy and in finance is also not an independent thing. I mean, the whole finance sector is predominantly male dominated. So it's the way they do this math. They do this as if it's the entire population you're looking at. You can't just multiply probability by probability by probability because the probabilities are not independent. Yeah. Says, if she does it, if you do this math where you're considering everything to be independent, yeah, they get down to there's only 2 guys. Yeah. And if you go to finance school, the percentage is much higher. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and you know, of those that have a trust fund, what really screws up this whole population thing is the 6'5". Like, being 6'5" is not very common. I think that's on what is that? Let me see. Percentage of this is cool. This is stats. Or you know what I want to figure this out actually using statistics, using a z-score. Let me say height, average, and standard deviation of United States. Yeah, simplex. Wow, and such a alternative reality you talk about. What? We could just meet people and hang out based on personalities? Oh, is the stream frozen? No, I think it's okay. Okay. In this economy. Okay. So here they say the height of adult men is 70 inches with a standard deviation of 3. That's kind of cool to know. All right, so we can do the math on this. So yeah, exactly, right? So standard deviation is what did we say it was? 70 inches. Okay. And a standard deviation of 3. I'm just show to the kids like where this comes from, you know? Because someone was asking, you know, how do we get this data? Do we ask every single person in the United States what their height is? Like, no. That would take forever. It's very expensive. So this data comes from what's called sampling, which means instead of like looking at the entire population, we end up getting a decent chunk of people in a sample and then using that to extrapolate about what we think the whole population. This is why statistics is cool. So anyways, if we wanted to know what's the probability of being 6'5", right? Or let's say at least 6'5", right? So that means you need to be at least, what is that, 77, 6 times 12, yeah, 77 inches, right? Which, damn, that's a lot already. Like, I can already tell you're already more than 2 standard deviations away. This is already getting to be like kind of not going to happen, but whatever, we can calculate it. All right, so z-score, right? That's going to be equal to 77 minus 70. So it's always like your value minus the average all over the standard deviation. So that's 7/3. Cool. Which is what? That's 2.33 repeating, basically. Yeah? So then we can pull up a z-table. Z-tables are cool. We like Z-tables. And then we need this entry. Here we go. Cool. Let's pull this up. Ooh, would it be 76.5? Oh, is that because all the guys round up? I mean, yeah, probably. Have you seen that one meme? Dude, I pulled the Z-table. Yeah, dude, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, this one. I love this one. Male height chart. It's just like, I am 6 foot. I am 6 foot. I am 6 foot. Everyone between 5'9" and 5'11" just says they're 6 foot. And I don't know who this is. Who is this guy? He's supposed to be a short guitar player or something? I'm right here. I'm at the 5'8" mark. I don't mind, but yeah. You're right. It is discrete though. Okay, sure. Okay, so yeah, if we wanted to make it 76.5. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Yeah. I just say I'm 5'10" because I'm actually 5'10". I agree. That's a legitimate thing to say. Okay. So that's 6.5. Okay, so now we're different. So now this is oh, what is this? I need my calculator. My brain's not working today. All right, 2.17. 2.17. So that's a z-score of 2.17. Oh, that's the Diggy Diggy Hole metal cover. I need to listen to it. Can you send me the link? Can you just send me the YouTube link? I'll pull it up. Okay, so 2.16 repeating. That's gonna be so how we read these tables, right? 2.1. That's like the first decimal place, and then 2.16. It was 2.17. That's this. It's a cool song. Okay. I'll check it out. Okay, so this is 0.9850. So that's the area to the left. So you need to be in the top 1.5%. It's changing too. Which way is it changing? This says 5'3", dude. Which I thought was very let's say mean and standard deviation height female height Getting lower apparently. Okay. Okay, no, this sounds better. So this is 5'4". They're all going upward with better nutrition, huh? Or not? What do you want to say, Justin?
Yo, what's good, Dr. Cold?
Did you get another win in COD?
Nah, not yet. I don't know, we're having a pretty good game right now.
Oh, that's good, dude. That's good.
I do not get off this game anymore, by the way.
I thought you said you were taking a break from things.
No, I'm probably gonna be here for this thing.
Okay.
You know.
That's cool.
Where is it? Where is it? It won't let me grab it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I'm gonna need it.
All right, you're good, Justin. Dude, what? Dude, some of these questions in this math Discord make my brain hurt, dude, bro. What? Someone says, help, does anyone here know how to memorize 1,000 digits of pi in a week? Like, what? Oh, there's a song for 200 digits. Class challenge. Whoever memorizes the most digits of pi wins a Jolly Rancher. My brother, you were getting scammed. One Jolly Rancher. Oh, man, dude. Oh, someone's doing MATLAB, Markov chains. That's cool. How do these channels work? Oh, math help occupied. Okay, that's how these work. Okay. Oh, these are people doing questions right now. Oh, let's help this guy out, dude. They're kind of fun, actually. Check that out. Okay, I will. Let's see this. Let me get rid of my calculator. Okay. Label angles 1 through 8 in the figure using the drawing or typing tools. 1 and 2 are alternate exterior. Oh, that's like a puzzle. Okay, so 1 and 2 are alternate exterior. Okay, so this would be alternate exterior. Okay. 3 and 4 are same side interior. This would be same side interior, right? 5 and 6 are corresponding angles. Okay, so we got to do this. 5, 6. 7 and 8 have no relationship. I think this works out, right? Because that's like alternate. Yeah, cool. All right, done. Mystic, why are we back down to 997? I don't know, dude. It changes. It changes all the time. Euler circuits are like those brain teaser games where you try to connect all lines without using a line twice. Yeah, I know those. Those are hard. Let's see what Jeff was sending me. 1 second, let me pull it up.
Hi, I'm Jason Estrada, Nike trainer, and I'm wearing the Unlimited pants. They're comfortable.
Unlimited pants. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay. This is actually pretty good. I would start memorizing pi like this. Wait, how many digits of pi does this go to? Do they say, is it 200? What was it? What did it say? What was on the thumbnail? Oh, wow. The singing is the first 1,215 digits of pi, with an additional 100 digits displayed on screen after the singing stops. Well, apparently it's 1,200. Yeah.
Nice.
It's about 1,200 too many. Oh, you're good, Lightning. Good to see you, dude. Oh, Lightning with another follow, dude. You guys keep pumping it. You can't unfollow and follow again. It doesn't change the number. Oh, man. I always like seeing when people try to like ask questions in other languages. This is like this guy apparently in French. This looks like French. Yeah, I only know 3.1415926. That's all I know. Yeah. This is actually kind of a cool question, though. I kind of like this one. I'll put Discord away. So, e to the negative x squared plus 3. They say the domain. Yeah, I agree the domain is all real. Domain is just like, you know, what numbers can we put in for x? If it's just e to the negative x, you can put in anything. Oh, to 100 digits. Oh, that's impressive. Wait. Stop. Jeff. I thought you were going to say like the square root of 5 or something. No, you said square root of 4. Jeff. Yeah, so domain, this would be like negative infinity, comma infinity. You got me, Jeff. You got me, dude. Coordinates at the origin. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So, coordinates at the origin. Is that when just x equals 0? I assume that is. I assume that's just like f of 0. Which, yeah, that would be equal to e to the third. The equations of the asymptotes. This would just be, let me think. Yeah, this would just be, isn't it just y equals 0? Right? Yeah, it's just y equals 0. I think it's y equals 0, because it's e to the negative x squared plus 3. So eventually this thing can get really, really, really negative, and the plus 3 doesn't matter. So yeah, it's just y equals 0. The extremums. Well, the biggest value of this is going to be when x is 0. Yeah. Because it's negative x squared. Yeah. So that's the same thing. It's just max is e to the 3. Minimum approaches y equals 0. The inflection points. Yeah, there is no minimum, right? Or is that what you say? You say that there's no minimum? And then inflection points, that's where the second derivative is 0? Which is kind of a mess. So, let's see. So, f prime of x would be equal to negative 2x e to the negative x squared plus 3. What's that simplex? And then f double prime. So now we're going to do derivatives. So it's negative 2 e to the negative x squared plus 3 plus the derivative of the second times the first. So then that's, right, plus 4x squared e to the negative x squared plus 3. Right? I believe that's correct. Okay, cool. And then what, they want to set this equal to 0? Oh, okay. So that's 4x squared minus 2 even x squared plus 3, right, equal to 0. So this is just when x equals, what is that, 1 over the square root of 2? Or square root of 2 over 2, I guess, right? Yeah? I feel like that's correct. Because this can't ever equal 0. This cannot equal 0. Mathix converges. Yeah, cool. And then the graph. Does he really want me to graph this? I don't know. I think it looks... It's a bell curve. Oh, okay. Is it a bell curve that's shifted to the left 3? Oh, it is. Okay. Wait, how does that work? Yeah, where's my calculator? The max is still at 0. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, but it becomes e to the 3rd. I got you. 1 sec. So if I do my let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah, it's just gonna look like that. Wait, can I zoom in? Wait, let's just do Z-box. Let's do a Z-box. Old school calculator stuff. You can have it zoom in like this if you want. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. It is just a bell curve. Nice. 1 sec. My window. Y-min, we could basically put it like negative 0.1. And the Y-max, we could put it e to the 3rd, right? What is that? I don't know. 20 maybe? There we go. Look how beautiful that is. What's up, Eclipse dog? You're fine. Oh, does it? Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna put this in here for him. Watch I get banned from the math thing for like having the gold edition TI-84. Be like, oh, that's advertising. Let's see if they like my answer I put in there too. Oh, you're right. Yeah, e to the a plus b, yeah, turns into e to the a times e to the b. That's cool. Oh, look, we're helping people out, dude. You give the solution? You give the solution, not the answer? Dude, what? The solution and the answer are the same thing, bro. Yeah. So here's the thing, yeah, are they expecting someone to teach over this? I think it's, you know, it's pretty hard to like teach a concept over just like typing things back and forth to each other. Especially like this. Like what, like This is just like what's the definition of these things? Like what's an alternate exterior? You know, like. Yeah. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, let's see this. This is a linear algebra question. Maybe someone knows about this. Oh, you'll actually teach? Yeah, for me, it'd be like, yeah, come on my stream and let me teach you, because I don't know, I'm not going to, like, type things. It's just, like, takes forever. System of equations involve two planes. Yeah, cool. Equations of planes. State whether the planes intersect, and if they do intersect, specify if their intersection is a line or a plane. Yeah, maybe that's what they didn't want you to explicitly state. Yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah. That's the advertising. Okay. Yeah, if something's a scalar multiple of another one, right? Doesn't that mean it's just the same plane? Right? So for instance, this equation and this equation are the same plane. Yeah, these are identical, right? Yeah. And then if they don't intersect, right, they would just have to have a different value here. So I feel like these don't intersect, right? Yeah, B are parallel, right? Exactly. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Because no matter what value of X, Y, and Z I put here, it won't solve both of them. Yeah. Yeah, so A, they do intersect, which means their intersection is a plane, right? So I get to A is like intersect plane, no intersection. C, he says C intersects. How do we know they intersect though? Because they just don't fall into the other two things. Like, the way I see it is that, okay, if one is a scalar multiple of the other one, then it has to be the same plane, right? If one has all of the coefficients being the same except for that last number, then they can't intersect. They're parallel. 2y equals a 4 or y equals 2. Oh, I see, because wait, you can add these two together, right? If you add these up, you get, what is it, 2x plus 4z equals 0. Yeah, so it should be a line, right? Right, and so this describes a series of points in x and z, but I think for all y. Right, but any value of y, but a specific x and z coordinate. I'm trying to think what that means. Or no. You hold one thing fixed, I think. Yeah. Yeah, x equals negative 2z. So I feel like that's a line. D. Does this describe? Oh, this describes a plane where z equals 0, I guess. Oh, just one of the math channels. If I add these up, right, I get 2x plus 2z is equal to 10. So that's a line as well, right? I believe that's a line. Yeah, well, yeah, join the party, dude. It's a nostalgia party, dude. We're having so much fun. 2 1 2 2 2. Jeff says wait. Jeff says wait. You're not convinced 2x plus 4z equals 0 is a line. Okay. Do you think it's a plane? Because this is a relationship between x and z, but I'm allowed to do anything for y. Right? Okay. I agree with that. Let's say that. By that virtue, I think this is also a plane then. Right? Because this is x plus 2z equals 4. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Ooh, see, we already got someone in on this question though. Okay, thanks, Mystic. The normals are parallel, so the planes are parallel. The normals are not parallel. Y plus z equals -1. Sorry, is that what we got for this one? For E? Yeah, okay, sorry. That's okay, let me, well, I should multiply something by 2. Let me multiply this by 2. So then I get, what is that? 3y plus 4z equals 4? Yeah. 3y plus 4z equals 4, yeah. And then this one, z equals 4, yeah, is a line. I'm just trying to... So just z equals 4, that's this, right? So I feel like that has to intersect, right? Any plane that just exists has to go through z equals 4 at some point. Okay, so I think F is a line, though. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's super wicked. Okay, but what if we had one of our other ones though? I want to see what that would look like. So that's a line. What if we had was it 2x minus y? (2x minus y plus 2z equals 2). Okay. And then we had minus x plus 2y plus z equals 1. Minus x plus 2y plus z equals 1. Okay. So, so yeah, it's always a line then? Even though... Properties of trees as leafy woods, sometimes containing loud birds. You should say that they're battery recharging spots, dude. That's where the birds get their batteries recharged. Now here's my question, Jeff. Okay, if I have minus x 2y plus z is equal to 1, and 2x minus y plus 2 is equal to 2, right? Yeah, okay, I get you. It has to satisfy both equations at the same... Oh, it has to be for a fixed... Yes, you're so right. Done. Totally didn't get a timeout from Science stream. No, don't piss off the other streams, please. No. No, don't do that. You guys. No, yeah, don't make our friends mad. Oh man. It's okay. I get you. Yeah. So I was thinking that, you know, when I have the difference of equations there, that like that variable's not fixed, right? So in this case, okay, I didn't say anything after you got the timeout. What do you mean? What did you get timed out for? I didn't say after I got the timing. Okay. Yeah, don't get timed out. Don't spam other channels. Yeah, you're okay. I love these questions, dude. What is this called? What does it mean? X bar. It is called the average, yeah. Oh, okay. It's alright, man. We'll get him when we get him. Let's see this one. Okay, let's see. A cup of hot apple cider is served at an initial temperature of 90 degrees and allowed to cool in a room at a temperature of that. The difference between the hot cider and the temperature will decrease by 50% every 5 minutes. Ooh, okay. Which probability one? Was it this? The 200 heads? I think it's this times 194. Let's just go with that. Let's just go with that. I feel like that sounds... The answer is yes. What is that, by the way? What is 1 half to the 6 times 194? That's bigger than 1? Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, you're right. 2 to the 6 is only 64. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay, but... I mean, you could just do it times 33, right? So if we do, like, 200 divided by 6, that's 33, right? Basically. 1/3. Yeah, ish. And so, like, if I were to just do the six flips 33 times, right? $3.03. You overcount duplicates. What do you mean you overcount duplicates? I'm just saying, like, how many times would I be expected just to do this? If I just did 6 and then 6, then 6, that's on the low end, right? I should have at least like a 1/2 chance of at least one of those hitting, right? If I'm not even counting the crossover. Ugh. So, okay. How likely is it that a string of 6 heads appears, or that 6 heads, or a string of 6 tails? I think it's 100%. It has to be, right? Yeah, 63 out of 64 chance of failure. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Let me see this one. Then I'm gonna head out. I'm kind of tired. 63 out of 64 to the 33 would be a bound. Yes. Yes, yeah, you're right. Oh, interesting. Wait. You'd have to fail 33 times in a row to get... Yeah, 59% chance. Yeah, I said it's about half. So then if it's heads or tails, would it just double it, right? You're basically at 100%. Forbid this stream ending. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, yep. Yeah, this is serious. Yeah, we're not. Yeah. One sec. Let me get this back to her. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Let's see. For 7 flips, there are 4 ways to do it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Sorry. You're saying that I could do heads, 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 heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Right, and that could be tails, right? Or I can do this and have this be heads. The last one be heads, right? Or I can do this and have the first one be tails. Or I can have the first one be heads. Yeah, no, so, yeah, it's only 3 then, right? Because having heads at the beginning or heads at the end is the same thing, right? Okay. So for 7... Yeah, well, let's do this. All right, well, for n equals 7, right? This gives me 3 possibilities. So what about for n equals 8? So then you could have like tails, right? And tails, heads. Then heads, tails, and then heads, right? And that's if it's at the beginning, though, right? Because then if you have one of the other things be the start. Mm-hmm. There might be a what's OEIS? What does that stand for, dude? Uh-huh. The online encyclopedia of integer sequences? What is this? What? What? Excuse me? Oh. Oh, very cool. Oh, okay. So wait, if I put in like 3, 4, 5? I had no. So wait, they have an encyclopedia of all the number sequences that have existed in things before? This is super crazy. Expansion of product and partitions. Wow. Digital sum. Powers of primes. The non-negative integers. Thank God it's just all of those. What's up, Obama?
Yo, still teaching?
Yeah. You need help with something?
No, I'm cleaning the dishes.
Oh, you're doing the dishes. Good job, Jeff.
Yeah, I just came to stop by. I was bored.
Oh, you're cool. You're good, dude. What are you doing this summer? You doing anything fun?
I'll just let you guess.
You
What do you think I'm doing
are.
all this summer?
You're having so much fun. You're gonna have the most fun this summer.
I'm working.
Oh, he's working. Okay, cool. All right, well, that's good. You make some cash over the summer. That's good.
Yeah.
Buy yourself some nice things or something.
Yeah. Where I can gamble it off.
Yeah, just gamble. Oh wait, did Jim Simons just die? Excuse me? Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck was this? Oh shit.
Damn. 1938?
Yeah, dude. Jim Simons.
I gotta
Oh,
go.
you're good. You're good. Yeah, this is man, this is who Hypatia was just talking to me about. Jim Simons. Wow. He's a very big education guy. Yeah, Math for America, very cool. He's a cool guy, Jim Simons. 86. Wow, crazy. Okay, all right. I gotta go run. Let's end the stream off. Cool. All right. Thanks everyone for coming to office hours. Had some fun time doing some other weird questions with you that time. If you just found us on Twitch, make sure to check out our Discord and whatnot. We mainly help kids out with math, science questions throughout the year. But as the summer comes around, I'm always looking for like fun challenges just to do. So yeah, I appreciate Jeff, all the little questions, the challenge questions we had, and the new people we had. Who we had? We had Nibs in here. What was this? Yeah, that guy Nibs. You had some fun stuff too. Yeah. And Simplex. Yeah, we always love you guys. Yeah, you're cool. Who are we rating? Someone did answer the Reddit question. Oh, send me the solution. Who are we rating? That's a good question. I can't rate science now because you made him upset. Let's see, who else is happening? Discrete math does not equal fun. Oh, nice. Yeah, Danny's online. Yeah, Danny's a very cool. He's a good friend of ours. He's also a big math guy. He's playing Zelda right now, but he's also and if you want to bug him with a math question, please do. I'm sure he would love to answer it. Anyways, look, people are starting to post questions for him. So good, yeah, get him off of Ocarina of Time. Get him to answer math questions. No, it's okay, Mystic. You're okay. It was for a good cause. Yeah, it's all good. All right, cool. Our next stream is gonna be tomorrow. That'll be an hour later, so that's at 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Come on by, get some help with math. Come hang out, chill, learn some stuff with us. I always have fun with things. And yeah, go say hi to Danny for us. He's a good friend of ours. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your Monday. Have a great start of the week. Do well in your final exams. And we will see you around tomorrow. Peace.
Yeah, it definitely does, right?